Thank you all for coming out tonight. It makes me so happy. This charity and this organization has been a personal help to me, and it means the world to me that to see people giving back to that. So thank you from the people who actually have used it. So like Glenn, I am not a PG performer, but I will tone it down a little bit tonight and we'll see what happens. Apologize for any Freudian slips. So I went on this trip about a month ago now, and I got to go meet my kid for the first time in 13 years. And I gave him up for adoption, and that was really hard. And it was an amazing trip. I got to fly into Seattle. We drove over to Sequim, which is this tiny, itty-bitty country village in the middle of nowhere. Okay, and we're driving, and of course they have a Taco Bell, but we can't have one. So, you know, I ate Taco Bell like 7 times on this trip, just because there was, oh my God, there's a Taco Bell. I need to eat that Taco Bell. And you should have seen the look on my kid's mom's face when I brought home a bag and a half of taco sauce from Taco Bell, okay? Everybody's gotta have some hot sauce, man. Especially when it says, will you marry me? But the funniest part of this whole trip is I rented this Airbnb in the middle of a farm town out by a dairy in the middle of nowhere, thinking I'll get some peace and quiet. That's what I thought. So Friday the 13th of all days, it's a full moon. I'm standing outside and it's dark out and it's looking a little eerie, and I'm already in the middle of nowhere with no one else around, and I know the worst threat I have is a cow or a wasp. So I think I'm perfectly fine, right? That's what I thought. All of a sudden, I hear this. Why are there wolves in the middle of the country? Didn't I just leave that in Alaska? Okay, so I convinced myself that I'm tripping, right? It's okay. At this point, I'm pulling out my cell phone to call my fiance back in Alaska. Like, he can do anything to protect me. And I'm like, babe, I'm terrified I hear wolves. I said, babe, you're imagining things. There's like nothing but cows around you. Yeah, no, it's okay. And at this point, I hear a tiger growl. I am freaking out. I literally left a skeleton standing there, and my skin ran back into the door, and my skeleton followed behind and slammed the door behind us. Why is there a tiger in the middle of Sequim, Washington? It was 2 days later when my son and I were going for a walk through the country. He goes, hey Mom, the game farm's over there. I said, what's a game farm, son? He goes, it's where they do the animal rescue. Okay, I'm not crazy. Thank God. I have never been so scared in my life that I was gonna be both torn apart by wolves and eaten by a tiger at the same time. Now, the greatest part about becoming a mom again is dealing with teenage drama. Oh my God, teenage drama. This kid drops a girl and picks up a new one before lunch. And I'm thinking, son, please don't follow in the same footsteps as me. We have like 4 generations of children parents before me, okay? My grandma was 16, my mom was 17, and I was 15. Please, son, please, I don't want to be a grandma before I'm 40. Please, I'm begging you. This kid's like, I just won't call you then. Oh yeah. Last thing he wants to do is, embarrass himself in front of his mom he hasn't seen in 13 years. Why do kids do that? It's like, oh, I'm making a mistake. Gotta vanish from my parents. Hide myself in the closet. Are you raising children or gremlins? Somebody please tell me, because I don't want to feed it or give it water after midnight. So I've worked in this, in the food industry and service industry. I've been a bartender and a server since I got here 4 years ago. And I tell you, some of the things I have seen in this industry. Ooh. So this is one funny story, and I've told it before, but I want to see if I can tell it just a little bit better this time. It's a Friday night at a local all-you-can-eat crab joint. Okay? It's great. I love my job. I can upsell a bottle of wine and sell you the king crab delight. Make you have a good night. This one particular Friday night, I have the front section, which mind you is like an 8-top and 3 4-tops and a 2-top, okay? I can handle it, no problem. And an entire 8-top of red hat ladies walks in on a busy Friday night. Now, mind you, anybody in this industry completely understands that this is a nightmare, because we already know there's no way you're leaving this table. No way, it's not happening. Your other tables are going to be mad. They will demand every bit of attention you can possibly need. That's great and all. So I'm like, all right, I got this. This is Friday night. I'm like, all right, we're gonna do it. And I'm over there and, hi guys, how you doing? And I upsell them and I get them all halibut and chips, and they're happy, but I swear to God, every single time I hit that table that night, it was, can I get another tartar? No problem, ma'am. Let me get you another tartar. Is there anything else I can do for you? No, I think we're all good. Thanks. And I'd run and I'd get one tartar because that's what they asked for, and I'd run back to the table and turn around to go help my other table, and all of a sudden it was, can I get another tartar? Would anybody else like a tartar? No, we're good. Thanks. Here you go, ma'am. Here's your tartar. Sorry, guys. We'll be over there in just a moment. Do you ladies need anything else? Can I refill your sodas? Can I get you another drink? Can I get you some more tartar? Can I help you in any way? No, we're good. What do you think? What do you think happened when I turned around the next time? Can I get another tartar? And at this point, I recited, can I have another tartar? To every friend I had for the next 6 months. I dreamt about tartar sauce. What can you say? I love my job. I have been in the service industry for a long time and enjoy working with my customers, but there's always that one that pushes your buttons, and I tell you, that's my topic. And forever in history, it'll go down. Can I get another tartar? After I told this joke at McGivney's, I performed, that was my first performance about 2 months ago, and after I told this joke, I now walk down the street and hear, can I get another tartar? I set myself up. I think I might have to change my hair again. They're recognizing me. I was not prepared for a PG show. Like Glenn, I'm in my head going, what can I tell him next? What can I say? I need to better prepare myself.
10 minutes?
I think we're getting close to the next act anyways, aren't we?
Not before you give me some tartar.
Can I get another tartar? Yes. 5 for $1 Taco Bell. Only on every other Tuesday. Or the thing they like to call fourth meal. What? There's 3 meals, all right? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What the hell is fourth meal? For real. Because, Lord knows I need to lose this. I'll gain some more. I swear I gained 10 pounds going to every Taco Bell in Washington. And then we were driving 10 minutes and there's another Taco Bell. Oh my God, we gotta stop. And you text a picture of it on Facebook and everybody's like, you dick. You're a jerk. Why would you do that to me? I brought you some hot sauce. Oh, you're my best friend. So I am recently engaged. Thank you. Big wedding coming up in April. And funny story, my future husband re-met me at least 6 times and didn't remember me each time. Now, mind you, this is because I call myself a chameleon. I change my hair color. I cut the side of my hair off. I drop 10 pounds. You know, I change it up a lot. So every time we'd be at this party together, he would look at me and he'd be like, hey. And we would talk. We became very good friends. What I want to know is this man has not changed a bit. He wore the same jacket for 3 years, okay? So why couldn't I remember him? What's my excuse? But no, for real, he's been a big inspiration in helping me believe in myself and get up here on this stage in front of all of you and not completely die and pass out on the floor. So, thanks, Jer. I want to give a big shout out to everybody who busted their butt in that kitchen tonight. I've heard thanks to, volunteers and everybody who helped set it up and entertainment and blah, 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 but I've yet to hear about thanks to the people who cooked our fantastic dinner tonight. And I really appreciate that. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.